So hi there, Team Jai Hughes. I hope you're well. I'm talking to you from Kauai, as you know, and I have with me Ginny and Linton, who are two of the people here at the summit, at the retreat. And as you know, everyone here are multiple six-figure income earners or multiple seven-figure income earners. And Ginny and Linton are from Australia, and I'm very privileged to be talking to them. And I really wanted them to chat to you guys because these are two of the most experienced network marketers at the table at the moment, or this weekend. It is weekend. I don't even know what day of the weekend is. I think it's Friday. It's Friday. No, in South Africa it's Saturday. So it's weekend. We're okay. And guys, thank you so much for taking time out. I know we're having a little bit of a break, and I know we'd all like to have a breather, but I've managed to get them here now as well to talk to you guys. And there's a very specific reason why I wanted them to talk to you guys. So first of all, Jenny, Linton, as we said, you guys are multiple six-figure income earners with businesses all around the world. Your biggest business, obviously, because you're from Australia, is in Australia. I met you last year. I met them last year at the retreat in Australia. Unbelievable people. And why I wanted them to talk to you specifically is because being experienced network marketers, one of the things that I realized sitting around the table last year in Australia is how many way more experienced people than I in the network marketing industry were sitting with the pajama bosses, Masa and Miguel, getting mentorship from them and embracing the system that they created, what we know as My Lifestyle Galaxy. And I wanted to ask you why. You guys are really successful.
Yeah.
What made you get together with the pajama bosses and want their system?
Yeah, really, really happy to answer the question. I should say, just before we answer the question, you guys are so privileged. I mean, you'll know this, but you're so privileged having Andrew, as your key mentor, because the things he's done, as you'll know, in the industry are amazing, and you also know he's a great person. We've only had a little bit of time together, but you get people's energy, and it's one of the privileges we have in this business. And he's been a joy to share this time with you. You're very fortunate. But why did we choose Masa and Miguel? Well, I guess, I've heard you say that success leaves clues, and we've done really, really well, as you said, in our journey in this industry. But we obviously knew there was more possible, and we'd tried for a number of years to go to the next level, and frankly struggled. From the outside, you might say, hey, you're multiple six-figure earners, you've got this fabulous global business, how can you be struggling? Well, but the truth was we were struggling because we wanted to go further, and we found it very difficult to do that.
We wanted to go to the next level.
We did.
And we'd had an opportunity to meet with Masa and Miguel, and they had gone where we wanted to go. And I really think that's one of the things that attracted us. It's really good to follow people who've done what you want to do. Yeah. And so we found ourselves with a great privilege of being at the Gold Coast last year, and it was very quick for us because it was all of a sudden presented, and we were blown away by what Masa and Miguel had to offer us. We actually hadn't taken on our system at that stage, so it was all pretty new. But when we had a chance to meet Andrew, and really, Andrew is such a generous person. I think that's, what I'd like to say. Thank you for that. The world's a better place because he's in it.
Oh, wow, man. Thank you.
And yeah, you want to go?
Well, I just want to pick up Jenny's point too about what we felt about Masa and Miguel and why I think you really deserve to be at the event that they're coming and speaking. Because it's one thing to achieve. I mean, that's really powerful, and success leaves clues. You always want to hang with people who've done well. But one of the really special things, and frankly the thing that had me go, yeah, we should definitely connect more closely and use their system, was that they'd not only done well, but they understood why they'd done well.
Yeah.
You can get people who are competent, but they're unconscious to how they achieve those results. Masa and Miguel are competent, but they're consciously aware of what it takes to recreate and to duplicate that sort of result. And they can explain it, and they make it very simple to understand what's necessary. And I know that if you get to that event, you will see something, you will get an insight into how you can step forward, the way that you can use the platform, the way you can go about your journey so as to achieve the results you're looking for. And if you have any doubt about whether you should be there, throw it out the window right now. Make sure you register, and not only yourself, but everybody you know who you think would be vaguely interested, register every one of them.
Yes.
Bring them along, because not only will you get our good friend Andrew and all the things you already know, but you will hear from Masa and Miguel, and you'll hear it in your head, but you'll actually probably hear it in your heart as well, what you need to go to that next level. So don't miss it.
And I guess I would say, you know, if you're just happy where you are, you know, and you don't really want anything more, then, you know, it might not be the place for you to be, because, you know, it takes something to go to the next level.
Yeah.
But deep down inside, if you ask yourself, are you satisfied? You know, is this all there is? And if there's any question for you about that, then be there.
Yep.
Do not doubt in any way, shape or form. And if you've got, you know, Linton and I built this business together, if you've got family, you know, that might be impacted by you going, then we always looked for a win-win for our kids. You know, we've built this around our children. So how can this be a win for the children? You know, what could you organise for them so that's great for them if you have to leave them and be at this event? So really work together with Andrew and with your team mentors to make sure that you get there.
Yeah, 100%.
Guys, what I want to say is here are two of the most experienced networkers that I've met sitting at this table. And they're placing huge emphasis on this event.
Yep, absolutely.
Success leaves clues is all I want to say. It always does. Success leaves clues. So, you know, Ginny and Linton, thank you so much for taking the time. Guys, listen to what they are saying. They know what they're talking about. Okay. So, great to be chatting to you guys, and it's been such a great privilege spending some time with you again. And I know there are going to be plenty more masterminds, so we'll be doing a couple more of these as well. Thanks so much, guys.
Congratulations.
Have
You've
a great
chosen
time.
well.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Cheers.